Yep. Sorry about that, I just realised my mic was still muted. Like I was saying, we just harvest some potatoes because I know they will grow. And then we're getting ready to make sure this is working. Which also, since you're fully connected, which is good, let's give us a bit of power boost. I need to put the finishing touches on, so I need to empty everything out of you. Let's put everything back into you. Come on. I want another 2 containers. Or canisters, as they're called in this. Hey, stay still. That's it, don't make any more, thank you. So there we go, there's 2 more canisters for when I need them. And I'm gonna need some filters. Or 2. Oops. Does it come up if there's oxygen in this now? Yeah, they do. Put 2 of those. Like so. Don't think I've got any gas in this right now, have I? Nope, you're empty. So start by crushing some. Hey, crushing some ice so that I got some oxygen. So yep, there we go. Auto and nitrogen. Not much, of course, but we're getting there. I'm going to need a hell of a lot more oxygen light to fill up the tanks and keep everything going, but... So now I've got a separate backup O2 tank, carbon dioxide tank for waste, and backup oxygen tank when need be. And I've got to make sure this is actually set up right. So let's give it a little test. So over here should be oxygen, yeah, good. And I'm going to turn you on, you should be filling up with oxygen, good. So far so good. And you should then drain the system. There we go. Yep, everything's working fine. Good to note. You're still producing more oxygen, aren't you? Which is good. Should be a lot of ice still building up, so yeah. That's finally got the oxygen production out of the way for when I need more. But before we use that, let's just drain out the tank in here. So my backup oxygen tank. There we go. I need to start using recyclers at some point. Put you back in here, put you here. I need to get that recycler up and running. Let's go get that up and running. So for that I'm going to need a cycler and a centrifuge, which I'm pretty sure both of those are plugging it in here, are they not? Yeah, recycler's there and centrifuge. Yeah, good, they're both here. So let's get those up and running. Yep, that new, they're new. So once we get those up and running, I can start getting rid of some of the junk I don't need. which will really come in handy. Then once I get those out the way, which I might build them right here. I still got some iron sheets, I just make it out of iron. Actually, now I'm thinking, I don't know if I need iron or steel sheets for the construction, so I've got to be careful on that one. Good, while you're doing that, you can get ready and start production. Make sure I start moving everything else I don't want, or I want to keep. Oh, they give you a power connection straight off the bat now for this. What do you actually get in this now then? So they even give you a fuel canister with it now too. It's actually not that bad, so you know what, I might just hook it up to the system. Could just hook it up here. Because if I hook it up to the system, then I've got access to extra power when need be, which would be nice. Because you can also use it to passively charge batteries too. But I'm pretty sure this burns out really quick, so you still got to be careful with it. But it also works as a backup emergency power supply just in case. And I'm going to have to do something to work out temperature, because temperature's starting to skyrocket in here. Everything in due time, hopefully. Because, yeah, there's a lot of work. So let's recycle back out. So good, there's a recycler. So yeah, I'm gonna need to create some iron frames. Let's use iron for now. I got plenty of iron. I'm pretty sure I still got some more. I mean, no, I've smelled all actually. Good to know. It's gonna need to be a big area because the recycler's, well, the centrifuge is pretty big. And you need that to be able to separate the materials so you can actually get your raw materials back. One more for me, thank you. So that's 3, 6, 9 I'm gonna need. Welder, you can go up here, replace with you. And let's just start welding this up. Oh. Gotta be careful doing that. That should do for now. Yeah, I'm trying not to overcreate things just so I don't waste too much resources, so I don't constantly have to go mining. Okay, so I need a recycler. I'll put you here. You'd have to construct that anymore. Good to know. And then I need the centrifuge. Let's try to spell it right. And then once that's done, I can produce a ridiculous amount of cable coils again and connect everything up. Swap out my battery to stop my suit complaining at me. I know you suit component, you can be kind of annoying sometimes, but also it's actually beneficial because if you get caught up in what you're doing, you tend to not pay attention to when you're running low on oxygen and stuff like that. I need to empty my CO2 tank, which I'm going to keep doing that into the base for now because, well, I could do with keeping the carbon monoxide level in here good. And then I just finish it off by emptying out the remainder into the outside tank. So if I look at this carefully, you should be now filling up with carbon dioxide. Yay! There we go, it's coming through. Nitrogen's almost gone. Carbon dioxide, bit of oxygen. It's because when I opened the tank inside, it kind of tried to balance the pressure between the tank and the internal atmosphere inside. Like I said, the airflow and stuff like that in this game is pretty extensive, to be honest. And they've just started adding the water mechanics style to the game as well, so that's going to open up an all new kettle of fish. I'm pretty sure I still need to construct you. Yes, I do. I'm pretty sure you use steel sheets, yeah. So let's make some steel sheets. So 2 steel sheets in a the winch, not the welder. Then you need to weld the 2 steel sheets. Of course you do. So let's get these 2 steel sheets welded and then the centrifuge will be done. Which the centrifuge also comes in handy with a recycler just in case you cock up with the forge, because if you when you mess up with the forge it just gives you mix, which then you have to sort back out. Should I just put them in here or should I move everything across because these points slower, but it's not that much slower. So let's start putting in a lot of coils. So I'm going to need to breach into this side. Like so, coming across up here. I don't know why I prefer to run them in between frames, but it kind of looks kind of nicer to me if you run them in between the frames. We're gonna say creature of habit. Come on, there we go. And then I can breach you in when need be. Like so. Couple more, come on. Now you're done. I can now start working on actually recycling stuff that I do not need. So let's start filling up the recycler, shall we? Which I don't need all these water bottles, so I can recycle some of those. I want to keep the table. I want to get rid of you. Yeah, keep the portable container. The wreckage can go. Constantly running in and out of an airlock. Joys of space travel, I guess. Ooh. I'm guessing you're out of copper or something, or... Yes, I'm completely out of copper, so I'm going to get some more of that at some point. Let's turn you on. Throw you in. Throw you in. Don't want you. Don't want you. You can go into there for now. Start getting rid of some more of this stuff. I want to keep you. Don't care about the road flares. I can recycle you. So I get rid of the road flares. Then I can get rid of this container. Start tidying up the place. Yep. Like so. Try not to accidentally recycle my drill. What's in here? I want to keep you guys, so I'll keep you around for now until I move them inside. Network analyzer, don't care about the makeshift solar panel. The grow light I'll keep. I have no idea what's in that. I think it's water. Could do with keeping them. Get rid of the flags too, because I never use them. Drop the flags. Drop the power. There we go. Okay, that's a full load. Let's turn you on. Let's put you away so I don't accidentally cannibalize you. Get rid of the flares. Keep the grow lamp for now. Everything looks keepable for now, so yeah, that sounds good to me. So you have to wait for it to fully rev up to the full amount of RPMs before it starts processing everything, so it's getting there. It's at 42. Let's keep the power going just to be on the safe side. After all, this does use a hell of a lot of power. I guess it slowly does it until it speeds up to full power because it's still doing the mix. Because now you're down to 49. So I got gold, iron, copper and silicon from it. But you can't eject anything out until it's a full 1 gram. Otherwise it would just disappear. Well, you won't eject out actually in this. They've changed it so it doesn't eject until it is 1 full gram. Yeah, I got my iron back. Now I can start getting rid of, like I say, all the useless stuff I do not need. Because sooner or later the filters are going to run out that I'm going to have to transfer. And I can get some materials back from them, which will be handy. So that's all the basic stuff that I needed up and running. Got a way to grow food, make water, keep my tanks full. So we're in a decent little point for this all now. I should have, to be honest, just kept the last recording going because I was so close to finishing it anyway. Yes, I know I need to start working on a shower. Oh, and they've changed how that system works now, because you get, after you get dirty water, don't you? So that's going to have to go into a tank. So if then that has to go into a tank, then I'm going to need to clean it at some point. Yeah, a lot of work on that one too. Because I don't fancy getting the hunger first issues, because that's what it does. The negative debuff gives you negative decrease to your food and water consumption rates until he gets a shower and he's happier. Water. Turn you off so I don't waste anything. Drink. There we go. Pretty sure you would have spoiled by now, haven't you? Nope, still not decomposed yet. It will be soon though. Yeah, I just get rid of them by connecting them to... Oh, just recycling them, to be honest. Is it screwdriver for this? I think it is. How do you rotate again? I can't remember how to rotate this now. Right. Q is to throw, T is to place. Which I'm doing. How do you rotate it again? Q in? Nope. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Is it a wrench? Ah, it's a wrench, that's why it won't work. There we go. The microwave is attached too. I just need to get power run up to this and then I can start cooking those potatoes. Which gives me better food consumption rate for it. Well, better to the food amount intake you get from it. While I'm here, let's have a snack on the nutrient bar. Got excess oxygen, which is good. 2 water containers in use, which is bad, but there's far too many bottles, so I don't need all them. Let's get rid of the excess pipe cone that I didn't need. So, on. Actually, first I should have closed my helmet, but because I don't want to keep pulling carbon dioxide out the air. The plants are going to need it to survive. Recycle the cone too. You're coming along nicely, so turn off for now. That way I can mix you, then you, and then you, and then put you back in, and turn you back on, before it decreases its speed too much. Here we go, everything's coming along nicely with the recycling too, so... Next major goal will be working on the ability to... get a shower so it doesn't decrease his food supply that quick. And yeah, so it might be a short episode, but I'll wrap this one up here because I accomplished everything I wanted to accomplish. So let's just go back inside. There we go, turn everything off. double check everything. Potatoes are growing modestly well. I've got a backup generator that I can switch on if I need to create power. Actually, hang on. I need to check something. Does it pump volatiles and pollutants into the air? Yes, it does. Ooh, that's going to be bad if I use that inside. I know it's only for emergency power, but still. Yeah. Not very good. Not good at all. But it is only a case of emergencies, so we should be good. Now I can set up a filtration system at a later point to make sure it doesn't build up too much. But yeah, I totally forgot about the pollutants we kick out. And I like how it's somehow still releasing volatiles into the air. That with the nitrogen, I've got to be very careful. If I use a welder or there's a spark, when it builds up to enough, it could cause an explosion. Yes, very dangerous. So it's definitely going to be in a case of emergency use. Well, anyway, like I said, this will be the wrapping up point. Thank you for watching. Catch you later.